So we made it to Wenatchee, and yeah, after 3 hours, just made it to the hotel, as you can most likely see from the intro of the video where I'm at. I mean, it's gonna be a blast. Look at where I'm at right now. We're at that hotel, hosted by Marriott, sponsored by Marriott. Just kidding, I'm not sponsored by Marriott, but I am a Marriott member here, so we'll see how good they do me here. But yeah, as you guys can see as well, your boy got a haircut. No longer have the slick back and the beautiful long hair that I had. But it's a new start. It's a fresh start. Be a great way to start off my 20s. But yeah, your boy is now bald. I mean, this is my version of bald. But yeah, we are here at the hotel, and I'm gonna check in right now. Actually, awesome. Here we are. Not bad. Just to show y'all, this is the room that we're at right here. Little suite. The literal apartment, honestly, this is not really any regular hotel. This is literally everything you can ask for. As you can see my name on there. This is my first time actually booking a hotel on my own, not let alone being in the suite by myself. So it's very nice. I ain't gonna lie, it's very nice, very rewarding, very incentivized for me. You know, being turning 20 in literally 2 days. So this is kind of like my early birthday gift to myself. Just to show y'all, actually, this is my room right here. And you might be wondering, why did you get 2 rooms? Why did you get 2 beds when you're the only one sleeping in one? Well, this happened by accident. I actually wasn't even supposed to be in this floor. I'm currently on the 3rd floor. My original room was on the 4th floor. However, housekeeping didn't have my room ready in time. So, you know, it was either wait an hour or get the same room, just a different floor under. So I was like, you know what? 3rd floor, that's fine. I'll take it. And the guy was lucky enough to be nice about everything. Shout out to him. He gave me a free late checkout as well, since, well, it's not really free. It's more so I'm an elite member and I got the late checkout. So I don't even leave here till like 2 p.m. tomorrow. So I'm definitely going to take advantage of the morning and definitely sleep in. I mean, I'm never gonna get up, especially with these beds. But yeah, I got the room here. I actually got a one bedroom suite. However, they gave me a 2-bedroom suite. But honestly, it doesn't really matter. I'm excited that I'm here. This is my first ever hotel. I'm staying by myself, and I am just beyond thrilled and so grateful that I get to spend my last days of being a teenager here in this city, let alone this state of Washington. So, okay, so right now I'm getting ready to go to a night market here in Wenatchee. And before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and get ready. I'm ready. I just need to add some finishing touches. For those of you who don't know, the fragrance I'm using today is, I don't know if you guys can see it, but Replica. I don't know if you guys can see it, but Replica by Mason Margiela. I'm just gonna spray some on tonight. Wait, do I want to spray some on? Alright, so I made it to the night market. Well, it's not really a night market because it's not even open. Turns out it's actually closed. Not many shops are open. It's just kind of like a sit-down restaurants that are open. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get out of here because I don't need to be here doing all that shit. So just gonna go ahead and actually go to this one place I've been trying to go to and see what I can get from there. Hopefully it's open and it's not like how it is. However, I'll probably be back here tomorrow. I think that this is more of a daytime thing. So I'm bummed out that I couldn't get to see it here, live action, but at the end of the day, I was able to see, I guess an idea of how it could look like. But yeah, right now I'm walking back to my car. I literally had to park in front of a hotel and just walk across the street to the place, but it's pretty chill over here. It's pretty quiet. But yeah. But yeah, I will see you guys when I get to this one place. So we just made it to this place called Piña Loca, and I got, well, you're about to see in a minute, but I got a lot of stuff. It really took me like 3 times to like find this place. Literally going like U-turn after U-turn after U-turn to find this place. But yeah, I made it. And luckily, yeah, I'm excited to see what this place has to offer. So I'll probably bring it. I'm actually gonna bring it to my place actually. So I'll show you guys what I got in the meantime.
You don't own me. I'm not just one of your many toys.
Alright, so I made it back home and I'm gonna show you guys what I got. So we have an elote with nachos and then some special kind of powdered stuff. I don't know, I forgot what that is, low-key. I ain't gonna lie, it's been a minute. And on top of that, I got a choco fresa, which is basically like a chocolate strawberry shake. And yeah, that's pretty much what I got for my dinner. In the meantime, while I'm enjoying this corn of death over here, I'm gonna explain to you guys what kind of my plans going forward with the last 2 months of this year, and kind of what my plan is specifically for, you know, my 20s, because my current plan is to obviously start, you know, keep focusing on what's best for me towards the end of the year, and at the same time, like, my plan for the end of the year is to go back to Cali, so that will be a vlog coming soon. I'll be back home in Cali for the 3rd time, and it'll be my first time capturing this experience on camera and be uploaded to this channel. So stay tuned for that. That's 2 months away. 2 months away. That'll be towards the end of the year, Christmas time, and New Year's. And speaking of New Year's, you know, not lots of goals, lots of New Year's resolutions will be taking place. And there's a lot of things that I've accomplished so far this year that I definitely want to reaccomplish and do a lot more of in 2026. In the meantime, goals so far is to start my clothing brand, which is in the works also. I think most of you guys have seen kind of little snippets of what the name is, but it's more personal to me. And I remember when I had started White Tiger, and honestly, it didn't really go too well, only because I just felt too. It didn't feel real. It didn't feel me. It felt like I was trying to push an agenda that wasn't there, you know? And so kind of rebranding that brand into something more personal and actually seen growth in that without publishing any product yet, that's a good sign for me, and I feel like that would be the great turning point to start with that brand. And since it's more personal to me, I think it'll work out a lot more in sales and more revenue when it comes to the brand itself. So I'm definitely glad for that. Also, And then secondly, plans for 2026 will just include, me trying to be better as a person, start, bulking up, start actually looking jacked, and dang, that's hot. Just be a better person, for others, for myself. And those are pretty much all the plans that I have so far. Honestly, it's not much, but I feel like as time goes by and as other accomplishments gets accomplished, I feel like more accomplishments will arise in the air, and I'll do the same thing and accomplish them, and just it's going to be a continuous battle here on out, but it's going to be a much rewarding one as well, especially going through lots of trials and tribulations within this year and also even last year. Most likely going to go through the same issues and same battles next year, but it's all experience, and obviously I've been there, done that. So I have no doubt in my mind that I'll get things done in the meantime. So like an hour ago, had some breakfast, and got a few clips in. Yeah, honestly, I did not expect this morning to be like very nice outside. I'll be going back home today, like late at night. Goal is to go to Leavenworth, be there for like an hour or two, then drive back. And at that point, I'm probably gonna be driving back home. 3-hour car ride, so sun literally just came out. But yeah, like I said, the plans for today is to go to Leavenworth for an hour and then just go straight home from there. Honestly, there's nothing for me to do here. Pretty much did everything I could. Everything that I wanted to do, I did. And maybe in the near future I could book 1 night, 2 nights more. Probably bring someone along the way. That way it's more enjoyable that way. But with that being said, I will see y'all in Leavenworth.
Me complace amarte, disfruto acariciarte y ponerte a dormir. Es escalofriante tenerte de frente, hacerte sonreír. Daría cualquier cosa por tan primorosa, por estar siempre aquí. Y entre todas esas cosas, déjame quererte, entrégate a mí. No te fallaré, contigo yo quiero envejecer. Quiero darte un beso, perder contigo mi tiempo, guardar tus secretos, cuidar tus momentos, abrazarte, esperarte, adorarte, tenerte paciencia, tu locura es mi ciencia. Disfruta disfruto mirarte, cada movimiento, un vicio que tengo, un gusto valorarte, nunca olvidarte, entregarte mis tiempos.
You know, as I sit here on my last morning of being a teenager, there's a lot to reflect on, a lot to be grateful for, and a lot to appreciate. You know, this is a end of an era. 6 years of being a teenager, from 13 all the way to 19. A lot has happened during that year. A lot of good, a lot of bad, a lot of learning lessons, a lot of mistakes, a lot of guidance, and most importantly, a lot of great memories that happen along the way. The next era is going to be, 20 through 26. The ironic part is, next year is 2026, and the fact that the next era for me is 20 through 26. That's not a sign that next year is going to be some sort of special year for me. Then I don't know what the hell is, but I'm very grateful that I get to share this experience early on with you guys watching, and not to mention sharing this story, sharing this kind of monologue with a view like this. Never would have thought I would ever be here, sitting here, enjoying this day, and I'm glad that I got to spend my last day as a teenager with a view of the mountains and the rivers and all the smoke in the air, the grass, and enjoying the spooky season before the holidays. I turned 13 years old when I was in 8th grade, and I felt just like most of everyone who's watching has felt. 19 and 20 years old is gonna feel like forever. It's gonna feel like it's never gonna end, or it's never gonna happen, or it's too far away. And we all thought that 2025 was gonna be some sort of weird year to live in, but as we've lived through it, it's kind of normalized now. And my perspective on this year is a lot different than last year. Last year I was more so locked in and just felt like I was caged to one place and didn't go out that much. Now this year this year's kind of changed a little bit. Went out to some places I never thought I would go to, especially here. This is one place I never thought I would ever go to. I think the next goal for me is to go to Seattle next summer, so I'll be most likely showcasing that soon. All the stuff that I did at 19, just like all the stuff I did at 18, it's just gonna be a foundation of layers on top of each other. All the stuff that I did at 18 is the foundation for 19, and then the stuff I did at 19 so far is gonna be stuff that I do for 20, and then obviously so on and so forth. But yeah, my final message to me being 19 for the last time is it was one hell of a run. 6 years is a long time, and I know 6 years is gonna feel like a long time. Next era, 20 through 26. But it's gonna go by quick. Same experiences are gonna happen. Opportunities will arise. Just take them. I went through a lot in life, and at the end of the day, just take them. Take every opportunity you can. That's all I gotta say to my future self, teenage self.